my name is Franco, and as the title of this video suggests, we are traveling through Australia with no money. Bum bum bum. So just so you understand a bit better the situation we're in, I used to be living in Gold Coast, as you probably already know. After that, we decided to do some farm work and live the typical work and holiday life. So we went up to Bundaberg, and we were living in a hostel that was very it was very bad, honestly. And we've been living there for 2 weeks. It's supposed to be a working hostel, but we only got 3 days of work. So just enough to pay off our debts of fuel and living there and all of that. And we had already booked another hostel, which we were going to move into this Tuesday. So the Tuesday after the Friday when our rent ran out, if that makes sense. So we could have chosen to extend our rent until Tuesday, but instead of that, we decided to go on this road trip, which we're on right now. And just so you guys have an idea, paying that difference in rent would have costed us $210, but what we're doing now is actually cheaper. So that's why I say we're traveling with no money, because we had to fill up our car. And that's pretty much it. Like, we already have some food with us. We are living in a free campsite, which I'm going to show you now in a while. Basically, we had the choice between sobbing and being sad that we weren't earning money and that I was pretty low on money, or we could have gone out, live a life, you know, have a nice life, go traveling and actually save money. So this is not only better spiritually, but it's actually even better economically. Traveling can literally just mean go to a free campsite, read a couple books, go to the market. There was a nice market here where we stayed, climbing a mountain, you know, all of those things are for free. Well, here we are. It's pretty quiet, so I think I can record in peace. Behind me is the famous Mount Welsh. Looks beautiful, doesn't it? So yeah, we'll be doing that right now. All right, there we go. Let's go. We have the cranky girl. I'm ready after a bit of preparing, and that is the mountain. And we are starting at There's one thing that people learn in film school. I'm not saying that I went to film school, but I know that people learn this in film school. And it's, for example, to film a short without dialogue, or film a short without audio or whatever, things like that. Like, the basic idea is that limitations sometimes breed creativity. And what I'm trying to say here is that we probably wouldn't have done this if we were in a good situation, you know? And I think that one can sob and one can think, oh, I don't have money, I don't have a car, there's so many limitations to what I want to do. But sometimes that can make an even better situation than the one you would have hoped for otherwise. So we can take this out of traveling, for example. Imagine you're a student and you have no money, but you want to meet your friends, right? You don't need to go to an expensive restaurant or to a bar with those friends. You could just invite them over and you can cook something together, and then you could go to the park and eat it together, or you could just go for a hike. There's so many options, so many things that you can do for free, and oftentimes those things are actually better than paying for something. All right, so we just arrived. We arrived a little while ago, so a bit less than 2 hours probably. We're having lunch. How is the lunch? Very good. I'm glad. And look at the view. So quiet. All right, guys, we've done it. We're back at our home sweet home with Rue, and that's the mountain that we dared.